Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so whenever we release a video at the Jamaica Young Police channel, you'll be the first to receive the same. Remember to share the video with your friend, your mama, papa, girlfriend, boyfriend, and your side chick and side man. Yes, and post a comment below, even just to post and say, I am here to show your appreciation of the work that we are doing here at the Jamaica Young Police channel. And thanks for being a part of the movement. So, moving on. We at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we hate criminals with a passion. So here's one of them. This guy name is Javon Pinnock. Yeah, aka Froggy. Have a distinct scar on the left side of his face, and him eye go all the way down to him cheekbone. And you know, more or less is a Jamaican do that, you know, telephone cut. I don't know how them come by that thing for, you know, to scar people face like that, and that it's just awful, but terrible people. So this man that you're looking at, his name is Javon Pinnock, aka Froggy. Yeah, Froggy them call him on the street, and he's wanted in New York, in Queens, New York, for the murder of Javon Jamison, a Jamaican youth them called Blingers. Yes, and Blingers was killed almost 2 years ago by this man and another man named Christopher King. Christopher King is in custody in New York, awaiting trial for the murder of Jamison. So we are appealing, we are begging, beseeching you Jamaican people in Jamaica and the diaspora, wherever you see this man, to inform the police, whether it's 119 or 911, and let them know that this man is wanted in New York for the murder of Javon Jamison, so that this man can be placed in custody or go straight to the departure home where he belongs, and that's justice. And we say that because we hate criminals with a passion, because there was no reason for this man to kill Blingers, because Blingers was not a threat to him at the time. It was murder, clear murder. Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. So right now you're looking at a man, his name is Chargie Badness. Yeah, man. We don't have to put up his other photograph because this is his current photograph. Chargie Badness taking up bleaching that Vybz Kartel put down. You know that they are rivals. You know, Chargie Badness wanted to kill Vybz Kartel, Ian Kulo. They had spent thousands of US dollars to kill him, and the only person that got killed was one of the men who was involved, who was supposed to kill Vybz Kartel last year. So now that you know, Vybz Kartel is allowed to visit the United States of America, Chargie Badness or Che, he has been bleaching, changing his outer appearance because he do not want anyone to identify him. So that is the man in white. So look at the man at the bottom. That is Vybz Kartel. So he's picking up something that Vybz Kartel put down. So the bleaching phenomenon, when black skin become a battlefield of identity, when a black man resort to bleaching their skin, the reason behind this deeply personal and often painful decision are layered and complex. But if we are being honest and unfiltered, the root of it all, more often than not, is self-hatred. Plain and simple. People will tell you otherwise, but I am telling you that's the most important thing, is that self-hatred. Them hate themselves, hate being black. So if somebody have self-hatred, them have low self-esteem, and you can go on and on. Yes, it is an uncomfortable truth. But it's a truth that must be said. Bleaching, tattooing up your body and all of these things. The only thing that you're doing is just damaging your temple. Because remember, your skin, the largest organ on your body is your skin. And that is one of the reasons why Vybz Kartel end up with grave disease. Why think Vybz Kartel not bleaching? Because the doctors told him that if you want to live, you have to stop the bleaching, because the skin is the largest organ on the body. I'm not a medical doctor, but I'm just telling you. Skin bleaching is not just about wanting to look better. It's not merely a cosmetic choice. It's a psychological cry for validation, acceptance, and perceived survival in a world where darker skin has long been demonized and devalued. So all of these things go right back to white supremacy. And black people want to feel validated, to feel close to them. But guess what? When you do that as a black man or a black woman and bleach yourself, white people see you as an incompo and see you as a dopey bat. Yeah, according to Peter, yes, he has a dopey bat. Because you bleach. Because they don't know who you are. When you bleach, I found this one whole falls here, you're a dopey bat. So understanding the psychology of bleaching, self-hatred rooted in colonial legacy. At the heart of bleaching epidemic is psychological wound left by centuries of colonization and slavery, where darker skins was associated with servitude, inferiority, and shame. Over generations, these ideas were passed down, reinforced by media, institutions, and sometimes even family members. One of the main reasons, like in Jamaica now, why when it comes on to blackness, it's have to do with the maroon. So when you hear your family tell you, say, don't bring the black people come around you, they know the black people in them family. It's because of the Maroons. Because the Maroons were the one that sold out our ancestors back in Jamaica and keep us in slavery. Them capture our ancestors, them kill Taki, Three Finger Jack and all of these people. That are the reason. That are the main reason why jet black people, even my grandfather, they never like black people because them say them as traitors. The same Maroons where them used to fool in a school and tell them say them are put them say them are hero and this and that. And guess what? Are the same British people them did do that, But in time we go into the archives and realize that the Maroons them are our biggest enemy, even to this day. But I tell you that they were enemies of black people. So these people are not Jamaicans, they are traitors. So when a black person bleaches their skin, they may not even realize that they are enacting a form of inheritant trauma, choosing proximity to whiteness as a form of perceived safety, beauty, or success. The only thing we associate with whiteness is evil at the Jamaica Young Police Channel. Not all, When you talk about evil, terrorism, and everything that do with black people, white people, European, that's all we remember. There are some good white people, just like how in other race, but predominantly, white people have been the original terrorists of this world. From the days of Europe when them kill each other, and if you read, that's why them love black people with the TikTok and all of these things, 15-second attention span like goldfishes, so them can destroy your mind. They want you to read nothing educational, nothing for inspire you so you aspire to be a better person. Because when black people know them history, even the children they know the better in school. Let me remind you, and if you're a parent or a grandparent or a sister or a brother listening to this, when black children or when black people know about them history, them do better in a school because they want to know more. You see, once you keep it hidden from them, they're just going to be like organic robots. Keep repeating what they heard. And 9 out of 10 times it's lies that they are repeating. Because the people who are supposed to be educating them, always are mislead them. So to Eurocentric beauty standard, from billboards to movies, videos, the message has long been, lighter is better. Lighter skinned individuals are more likely to be celebrated, hired, promoted, or admired. This creates an internalized belief that melanin is a flaw, something to be corrected, not embraced. Bleaching then became the escape, used to surgically remove one blackness, not physically, but symbolically. Desire for social mobility. In some communities, bleaching is seen as a pathway to upward mobility. People believe that if they appear browner or fairer, they will be treated better, get more attention, land better jobs, or attract wealthier partners. This isn't vanity, it's a survival strategy, shaped by a system that rewards the illusion of whiteness. Media and pop culture influence. Let's not pretend pop culture is innocent. For decades, popular music, dancehall culture, and film have glamorized lighter skin. When celebrities and you have celebrities endorse or engage in bleaching, even subtly, it sends a dangerous message to fans. Change yourself to be accepted. The physical and emotional danger. Yes, big thanks to everyone who reach out via the channel's telephone number to show interest in subscribing to our new platform. One that builds to speak truth to power and impact every single person living in America and around the world. It doesn't matter if you are black, white, yellow, green, blue or red. This message is for all people who believe in freedom, truth and justice. Yes. As we have said before, the name of the new channel speaks for itself. United we win, divided we lose. And you're looking at, most people say that they cannot find it and all kind of things. So now, getting the feedback from most of you people, in which, we can't even count the amount of people that reach out to us and leave message. We cannot find it. You have to understand that my voice, this voice is not a voice that has been loved by the powers that be. Because when you speak truth, they try to censor you in every way. But guess what? We're not going to stop, So, united we win, divided we lose. That's not just a slogan. It's a fact. It's a call to rise above fear and stop playing it safe, while the system quietly chews up and spit us out. Even you. Cowards might think they are staying out of trouble by staying silent, but in the end, they will get fucked. We just say it runs there spiritually, mentally, financially, and politically. So here's the truth. It is better to live a life and die as a free, honest, decent, honorable, and truthful human being than to exist as an obedient, broken slave, begging for crumbs from a table that was never built for you. For over 400 years, our ancestors, we are taught black people, cried out to a God. They were taught to fear, kneeling and praying to a man in the sky, while their bodies were chained and their minds conditioned. That didn't free them. What did? Knowledge, courage, unity. Men like Taki, who the same maroons in Jamaica kill, chop off his head and put on a pike. Taki is the one why the United States of America exists today as a republic, but they won't teach the white people in America. A black man who took on the British Empire and won. And it's time we walk that same path any bolder. This new channel is not for the weak-hearted, the lukewarm, or for the comfortably numbed. It's for those who know who they are, God's children, defined by nature, fearless by choice. If that's you, welcome on. To the rest, stay away. We don't need friends who are secretly enemies. We don't need deadweight, doubters or deceivers. When we say enemies, we're talking about everything that stands against the truth. Lies, manipulation, division, cowardice, and blind obedience. No more lies, no more games, no more silence. This channel is the battleground for truth, and we are not backing down. How many times can they kill us once? Millions of our ancestors has died for this, for the little freedom that we're enjoying. God created every man equal, but some think that they're superior. And those who think that they're superior, just look, not one of them have ever been the fastest one in the world. Their genes are recessive. Our genes are dominant. So please, subscribe to the channel. We know that we are being sabotaged and tampered by the powers that be. But as time goes by, the truth will reveal. Just bleaching is not just a psychological issue. This is a physical health crisis. The chemical use, hydroquinone, mercury, steroids, can cause skin thinning, cancer, organ damage, and severe discoloration. So that's why Vybz Kartel have grave disease. That's one of the main things. As I said, organ damage. So it damages heart. I'm not going to tell him that because doctor tell him that and them thing, the information. That's why I see my bleach again. Emotionally, it often leads to a cycle of dependence and shame. Many who bleach never feel fully satisfied, constantly chasing a version of themselves that doesn't exist. An illusion. A vicious cycle. Imagine waking up every day trying to erase your identity only to feel more lost, more exposed, and more alienated. Bleaching doesn't solve the problem. It deepens it. It says, I am not good enough. I must become something else to be worthy. My blackness is a burden. And these are not the voices of truth. They are echoes of oppression. So breaking the cycle, to challenge the bleaching epidemic, we must tackle it at the root. Education. Teach young people about history, beauty standard, and the legacy of colonization. Representation. Celebrate diverse shades of blackness in media, advertising, and leadership. Healing. Address the psychological impact of colorism and racial trauma through therapy, community dialogue, and self-empowerment. Accountability. Call out systems, culture, and influencers that promote or glamorize bleaching. So the truth is, black skin is not a curse, it's a crown. But when people are made to feel like their beauty, value, or humanity is negotiable based on skin tone, bleaching becomes both a symptom and a scar. Calling out self-hatred isn't about condemnation, it's about liberation. It's about helping people unlearn lies they were taught and reclaim pride they were robbed of. Bleaching is not a trend, it's a tragedy disguised as a choice. And it's time we talk about it openly, honestly, and without shame. So if you love yourself, you're going to love who you are. If you're black, black and proud. I just say it go. So the mass menace of East Orange, the truth about Carriego, Chargie Badness, Che, Barnes, as a law-abiding Jamaican citizen, I consider it not only a right, but a civic duty, an obligation to both country and conscience to expose individuals like Carriego, Chargie Badness, Che, Barnes, who wolfing it up in designer sheep clothing. While many Jamaicans in the diaspora work tirelessly to build a better life for themselves and their families, Carriego, Barnes, aka Chargie Badness, aka Che, are taking a different path. A path paved with deception, criminality, and a thick layer of skin bleaching cream. The facade, hard-working Jamaican man in America, asks Chargie Badness what does he does for a living, and you might get a smooth response. Me a hustle man. Me a do a thing clean and legal. Me a look after my fam. Translation: I am lying through my bleached teeth. Behind the fake smile and the battle of fear and white, this man is no honest hustler. He is not the He's not in the US to uplift the Jamaican name, but to pollute it, operating under a thin veil of legitimacy while actively engaged in criminal behavior. And let's be clear, this isn't baseless slander. This is a pattern. This is a calculated lifestyle designed to look clean while moving dirty. From East Orange, New Jersey to certain nightclubs in Brooklyn, Chargie is a familiar face, but not for the reason a decent man should be. His business ventures are whispered about in circles, and none of them involve resume, tax returns, or labor. No, sir. This man is moving suspicious than a barrel with no custom declaration. The fear is real. Cartel US entry and Chargie's meltdown. Now here's why the story takes a hilarious yet deadly turn. As news broke about a DJ Vibes Cartel Palmer granted entry into the United States, Chargie Badness went into full-blown panic mode. You think the man saw a duffy. Suddenly, Chargie start bleaching like it was a national emergency. A man on a mission to erase his own identity. We're talking about full transformation from Wisconsin Brown to St. Mary White Sun. Now, let's put it in context. I tell us easy, you know. Yeah, so from Chargie Badness, years of Vibes Cartel grant back him visa. The man start bleaching like it's a national emergency. He might try erase him identity. Full transformation, yeah man, from Kingston Brown to St. Mary White Sun. Vibes Cartel was as long abandoned bleaching. Is potentially free to walk American streets. Chargie Badness, who was long fear retaliation for past betrayals, is now trying to vanish in plain sight. So what's the plan? Blend in with the drywall, hide in a snowbank, get a job at Mac Cosmetic. This is no joke. Chargie Badness has gone from bad man to bleach man. Hoping that if Vibes Cartel or his loyalists roll through New Jersey or New York, they won't recognize him. A man who once walked with a swagger and standoffish pride is now trembling chameleon in Fenty foundation. White like chalk. The streets are laughing. Those who know Chargie Badness back in Jamaica cannot believe that what they are seeing. Words on the street. I can't believe for him that him white like rice flour. And the most ironic part, Cartel, the original bleach boss, has now denounced the practice as part of his evolution. But here comes Chargie picking it up like it is the hottest 2025 trend. You bleach your hide, you bleach your blend, you bleach your run from consequence. No man, this isn't fashion. This is fear wrapped in fear of lovely. His hangouts club in New Jersey and Brooklyn, New York, Chargie Badness isn't exactly hiding underground though. He's still making appearance like a man, daring fate to come find him. He's regularly spotted at a specific nightclubs in East Orange, rubbing shoulder with people who have no idea they are sipping drinks with someone running from both Karma and Cartel. Brooklyn too has seen his pale face presence, usually under flashy lights, pretending that everything is fine, when deep down he's sweating more than a wanted man at a passport office. So let this be a warning to those in his circle. You are partying with a man marked by his past. Why this matter? A threat to law and order. This is not just satire. This is a serious national concern. Carriego, Chargie Badness Barnes, that's Che, has been linked to criminal activities across multiple jurisdictions. Was given a clean police record by corrupt political actors who enable his travel to the United States. Has already faced serious charges including firearm possession and escape accountability through technicalities. This man isn't just a danger to Jamaica, he is now a threat to the safety and security of the United States. It's time for law enforcement, both in US and Jamaica, to take these matters seriously. Because while he plays the role of a bleach bouncing partygoer in Brooklyn, his history is one of blood, betrayal and bullets. Don't be fooled by skin tone or cologne. Bleaching can't erase the past. Club lights can't hide the truth, and designer clothes don't cover up criminal records dressed up as respectability. Decent law-abiding Jamaicans out there, continue to live upright, work hard and report what you know. To Chargie Badness and his ilk, bleach all you want, but judgment is still coming, one way or another. And the United States authorities, you have got a snake in the grass, and it's time to mow the lawn. So Chargie Badness, we know that you're afraid of cartel because he's in the United States of America, because he has gotten his visa. But as them say, all is well that ends well. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.